And I had to poop out the booze.
It's real.
It's like the most shit I've ever taken this morning.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, those are always the worst.
There's some Jaeger there, and Yingling.
Oh, that's not a good combination, friend. You should have done that.
Moonshine cherries.
Yeah.
So a whole pile of regret.
Yeah, it was all there this morning. That pile of regret was in the toilet.
Yeah, you paint the bowl and flush it away.
It doesn't always flush. It comes like this weird poop glue.
Oh, God.
It just lines us.
Yeah, that's not poop glue. That's your stomach lining. That's you shitting your stomach lining out. That's what that is.
Oh, it's just like pieces of my liver were coming out.
Sticking to the side of the bowl. Why are we talking about
It was
this?
like the symbiote.
Why do you do this?
It was a symbiote suit. that weird shit.
Fantastic.
Oh shit! Literally.
Off to
I
a
like how we
glorious
started
start.
on that.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here.
That's fine with me.
That's the show. You might as well leave, everyone.
Yeah.
Not gonna get better than that.
No, gotta get weirder. Count on that.
Oh, for
Definitely.
sure.
But yeah, I wanted to bring you guys on. I've actually been watching your channel for a while. It's very, very entertaining. But I guess for people who don't know, and we'll have links and all that. But what do you guys do? What's your story on this whole YouTube adventure?
It was more of a dare. We were watching just a lot of, like, we got really into the atheist videos in particular at the moment, and then we had the studio set up, and we're like, well, why don't we just try to record like a video? And we just started making fun. Found that the crazy people tend to be religious. Like, it seems to be crazy people with cameras are all religious, and we were just finding a lot of really silly people. So we started just doing videos where we were like, let's just mock them instead of like trying to debunk, because we're not smart enough to be debunking people, so we can make fun of them.
Yeah, we're not. I think somebody left a comment on one of our videos a couple weeks ago, and it's been echoed a couple times since then that we're the Bill and Ted of the atheist community. And I can't say that's not true.
Yeah, you can't say that's wholly inaccurate, huh?
Yes. So yeah, the first video we did was completely just a drunk Sunday afternoon.
Just doing make-em-ups.
Yeah, just exactly, just make-em-ups. And so, man, we enjoyed it. It was fun. So we just kept doing it, and I think we're just going to keep doing it. We're just going to try to expand it. See,
It's the dogs. Sorry.
see that? See, I told you, X Factor.
It's all right. The Doge are welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, we never film videos without them there. It's just they add like extra takes like crazy.
I would imagine.
Just like put them somewhere else, but
No, then they just make it even worse.
Oh, of course.
Little
I've found if you
terrible
attempt to isolate a dog, you only make it louder.
Here we go.
Fantastic.
Special guest stars, the dogs.
Army of tiny dogs.
They do add a cuteness factor to the
don't fool
videos.
yourself.
They do, and
Just tenacious and evil.
we have three things that we try to fit at least one of into every video, and that's dogs, guns,
Drinking.
and booze.
Yeah.
A good video will have all three.
That sounds like a good time.
The trifecta.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how the planets align. Is if you can get all three in one video for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
I think it makes it better though to have the guns in, especially if we're supposed to be the right-wing characters of just the extreme religious conservatives, but like absurd.
Yeah.
Guns,
Like, just
dogs, and
constant gun
booze.
toting.
You guys are from Georgia.
Yes. Oh, man.
Oh,
Is he
thank you.
profiling us? I think he's profiling us.
Hey,
Yeah.
Is it all right?
I'm from Florida. Don't feel bad.
What part of Florida?
Central Florida, right outside Orlando.
See,
Okay.
that's the real Florida.
Yeah.
Aaron's from Crestview on
well-
the Panhandle,
Oh yeah, you
uh,
mean Southern Alabama?
It's we call it L.A.
Lower Alabama.
Yeah.
Lower Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Actually, I'm from just like about 20 minutes from Toby Turner.
The Toad?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is that where you get that from?
Yeah, the rape handle. Oh, damn it.
So far, this is a bang-up podcast.
Really crushing it,
Shit
dude.
and raping it.
No, it's so good.
Puppies.
This is really going well.
Well, we're letting everyone know straight out how this is going to be. So
Yeah.
Rest assured, this will be on the internet forever. No worries.
That's gonna make me lose my partner's nomination right there.
Oh well.
Did you guys have a favorite video that you've worked on?
I don't know, actually, I really like the one that we did with Oscar, but everyone else said that wasn't our best work.
No, not everyone. One person said that, and it stung us real bad. The comment, like, not your best, and that hurt.
Yeah, and I drank till blackout. Yeah.
There's so much production in that one.
Yeah, like we really put a lot of effort into that one, and man, damn, wasn't our best. But anyway, we got to do that with Oscar, who was one of those channels that we really enjoyed when we first started. Like, just thought he was really clever with the way he. You guys know Oscar Jungel? His channel, Into the Fringe.
He does that science fiction or
no
supernatural,
paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal debunking.
Yeah, and it's really funny, man. He's a really talented guy, and so we got to work with him, and that was the favorite to work on. The favorite finished product for me was the dinosaurs, dinosaur hoax video. That one I enjoyed a lot.
I'd never heard of him, but I'm gonna look him up now.
Yeah, the dinosaur hoax one was the video that beat us actually originally. I had almost a mental breakdown because I could not figure out how to even do a video about that chick. She was so absurd, trying to say that dinosaurs couldn't exist and they can't fly.
Yeah, but then the part that this was like, we were gonna make it like our third or fourth video, and we just didn't know enough about how to take our ideas and put them into the camera computer box.
Yeah, so we let it sit for like 3 months before we got around to it, and then by the time we got around to it, everyone's like, well, this is played out, everyone's already done a video about this shit. I'm like, yeah, but we just finally got the writing figured out.
Yeah, seriously, it didn't matter, we had to do it. But it broke. I'd never seen Patrick get broke down by a video. Like, we're watching it and trying to write it, and the part where she's talking about feminists screaming at their body.
Yes.
And and all that, he just didn't know how to handle it. I just watched him fall apart.
She had this whole thing that she was doing about dinosaurs don't exist, and the only reason that paleontologists want you to believe dinosaurs do exist, had something to do like,
because Big Paleo
gets paid a lot of money, and so feminists can scream at their body and kill babies. I was like, that's it. I don't even understand what that meant. Like, it was just like some weird, like, but she said it so matter-of-factly, like, everyone knows that because dinosaurs, paleontologists want you to believe dinosaurs exist, so women can kill babies. What?
Yeah.
And I did not know how to write a joke for it, but I couldn't leave that off the table. Like, I had to, I'm sorry,
Yeah, it required us actually to evolve the channel a little bit, get new software, and learn some new filming techniques and stuff like that. Because we're learning this on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the best, though, isn't it?
Oh my God, you guys! Sorry, there's an epic fuzzy puppy battle happening right at our feet.
I think you're about to see some more breaking down in front of videos later on, but.
Okay.
I think that's something that you guys actually do well, because a lot of people, that is my favorite, by the way, too, but a lot of people had responded to the dinosaur chick, but you were able to do something really unique with it that no one else.
Oh God.
Puppy battle.
Right as he's saying something nice about us.
There was a firefight.
Cannot deal with compliments.
You know, poisoning the well. This podcast experience, not or appearance rather, not your best. Not your best.
Yeah. Stop.
You
need more booze.
Yeah, they're gonna drink to blackout again. Look what you've done.
Close them upstairs, or I'll beat all of y'all.
Oh, great! Now PETA's gonna come down on us.
I thought we were going to get a PETA thing from the last video we did because Aaron threw the dog out of a car.
I didn't throw him. He's a clumsy son of a bitch.
He threw a dog out of a car?
Clumsy dog fell on his face out of a car.
Yeah, we showed, before we released the video, Pat showed it to, like, his girlfriend and to his family, and that was the only thing they had to say about it. It was like, oh my God, I can't believe he threw Johnny out of the car. He did... It's not as bad as it sounds.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Leave
Hagbar.
small Vita.
There's people in the chat who apparently are really upset with what we said about Gaza last time.
No, this person is a
Shit.
troll.
Oh, what did we?
No,
Did we miss Gus?
this human being is a troll. This human being
Yeah,
wants
well,
attention.
his name is Muhammad.
Oh. Yeah. I know that guy. I know who they're talking about.
Yes.
Muhammad Goldstein.
Yes, he is clearly in need of attention, and he should just feel my digital petting him on the head. It's okay. It's all right. I understand your need for attention.
We acknowledged you. Senpai noticed you. You're fine.
Yeah. You feel better now?
Nice.
You've been acknowledged. Your existence matters. Mattered for like 2 seconds in our stream. All right. Hagbar, did you want to ask a question?
No. You know for a fact that you told me about these guys like 2 days ago, so I'm just getting familiar with their stuff today.
Yeah, Hagbar didn't do his homework.
I did not.
Oh,
Just like in school.
We don't do it either.
Makes it better. I mean, you're learning at the same time we are.
Yeah, just make it up, dude.
Exactly.
Just make it up as you go.
Yeah, I really like your guys' channel. You have the one video. Pretty good stuff.
That
one video I saw, that
we enjoyed doing that video a lot.
I find that there is a reverse response. Like the videos I enjoy doing the most are the ones that my audience are just meh about, and the ones that I actually didn't like and I just powered through are the ones my audience was like, that was brilliant. I'm like, I wanted to die.
Thank God.
Someone else feels the same way we do.
Thank God.
I feel about all your videos, though. We do that all the time. Like we got all excited about the Oscar Jungel video we were doing, and everyone just seemed kind of like, that was cute.
That was
or we
fine.
got like so pumped up, and everything we thought was gonna be really great, or the funniest joke, and no one seems to notice. It's like the most simple things that they get into.
Yeah.
Like in that dinosaur video.
The quack?
The quack.
We put a
the
little
quack we thought it was going to kill because it makes us laugh every time. She just sit there and say dinosaurs are not equal to birds, and she drew a picture of a duck, and with the equal sign with the cross through it, and so we just put a sound of a guy saying quack, and it kills us. It like every time we see it, we just laugh so damn hard, and then no one mentioned it. No one even noticed. Why do we try?
It's a valid question.
I think we need to bring back the Sophane wig from that. That should be featured more.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you. See?
It's like
People love the wig, dude. You are you are dragging us down. You're like an anchor. On this fucking channel.
I'm a comedy anchor.
Yes.
I keep this comedy at rest.
Comedy anchor.
No, the wig was something that annoyed the shit out of me because he came home. We were supposed to have which is a little insight on it. We were supposed to be wearing lab coats, and I just bought the cheapest lab coat I could find on Amazon. Yeah. He bought a lab coat, but when my lab coat got here, I realized mine's a female lab coat.
Yeah. If you watch that video, his button's the opposite way of mine because he bought a chick's lab coat.
Yeah, maybe it was more slimming, but he also throws his blue wig down on the counter. And what's that? He goes. Well, it was on a also bought with his lab coat.
It was. Amazon suggested it, and then come on.
And I was like, but you impulse bought a blue wig. And I was like, well, we're not going to use it in the video. He goes, why wouldn't we? I'm like, how are you going to make that play? It doesn't even make sense.
You just own it.
You just had it on.
Yeah, you don't have to explain a blue wig, dude. That goes beyond explanation.
Beyond explanation.
Well, you could have called yourself the blue-haired scientist. I mean, there's a lot of blue hairs out there talking shit now. So, I mean, you could just been a feminist scientist, social justice science. I mean,
you could bring it back for a social justice video.
Oh yeah, look. That is something we're trying to transition over into, just because there's so much crazy, especially in the whole feminism vertical.
Well, that's why when we started with what's her nuts, McDermott, we did a video about her, and she's just good fodder because she's out of her goddamn mind.
I love her.
Yes.
I love Jenny McDermott. People leave such terrible comments on that video and say such terrible things about her, but she is a necessary thing, I think, in this community. You need a Darth Vader. Or the whole storyline, it's just everybody agreeing, and we pat each other on the back saying, yeah, I know, right? Jesus. you need people who come in and say, "Oh, these people are stupid," and accuse them of raping people, and just woo, take that shit over the top. You need it. You need it. So I love Jenny McDermott, but that just got us to start paying attention to more related topics, and started watching a lot of feminist videos. And exactly right. So many of them have blue hair. I don't understand why.
It's a belt system. It's like martial arts. The blue hair is the entry level.
Yeah, what level of feminist you are.
Yeah, if you know you're facing a true master when they have rainbow hair. That's how you know you're against a true master. They have multicolored rainbow hair. That person is prepared to come at you.
No, Anita, you're thinking of Anita's partner at the UN.
She had the blue.
She was full blue in front of the UN, addressing the UN.
Oh yeah, Zoe Quinn.
Zoe Quinn.
Yeah.
And her hair was blue. I mean, just Smurf blue, and I was like, man, you know what? There it is, Zoe. It's just the UN, dude.
I realized the goal I had in my life that day. I was like, I need to get in front of the UN and just be dressed like an asshole.
Just like an asshole, talking about like, people are picking on me, United Nations.
Just walk in full goth, full 1980s style goth.
I loved it. I love that these people exist. I know it really triggers people.
But we need them, or we have no content.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly.
We can relate to that.
Yeah, what do we talk about?
We have so many people that commented underneath the Jenny McDermott video, like, oh, she just needs to leave the internet. She's cancer. I'm like, are you kidding me? You wouldn't be watching this shit if she was on the internet.
Exactly.
I was like, I need her there. I need some silly human being to say silly, stupid shit.
Yeah, I never miss one of her videos. Never.
That's the thing that cracks me up. She's got like maybe 1,000, 2,000 subscribers.
No, she's got like now because she lost her main channel. She's got like 500 subscribers. But every time she releases a video, it's like 10,000 views because we're all subscribed. We just don't want to click that button. Yep. Just let it go, buddy.
Subscribed in spirit.
Yes, we're all going to go watch. Just subscribe. Look, our channel is subscribed to Jenny. She is subscribed to us. It's out there, everybody. Just join us and stop hiding. Admit we're all Jenny McDermott fanboys. Just come on.
Who was it? Was it a Bewildered Ape or was it the Witch or whatever that used to say if you're watching but you don't like it, you still a fan or some shit like that? It was, what the fuck kind of
that should be on a t-shirt. That's what he
It was Laughing Witch's face.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wow. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, like, wow, we're just gonna start in this neighborhood. Where do you go?
Well, that's the shame, if you're gonna do more feminist stuff, you've pretty much hit the worst of the worst.
I'm sure we can find some silly people. The thing is, a lot of people that just Undoomed would just be at this point. He's just attacking girls sitting in their rooms.
Yeah, like every Undoomed video is a chick in front of her bed with her stuffed animals and her subscribe red pillow.
Yeah, that's 2/3 of feminist videos. To be fair, I have quite a few like that.
You gotta dig through to get decent quality.
So really, what it ends up being is like adult men sitting around on their laptops or their desktop computers at home,
watching high school girls vlogs.
That's what we've devolved to.
Yeah, that's why I've tried to make it a point to stay away from those unless they start spewing some really rancid shit.
If they can get if they can make a really good, like some clickbait type thing, if they can say something silly, I gotta jump on it. I can't let it go.
Well, that's the thing, because you have to be right on it. Because if Undoomed links to the original video, you need to clone it quick, or otherwise it's gone. It will vanish.
Darby rolls out hard, and I check every time. I want to go over and see
what's going on on their page.
Yeah, how they are shaming this poor feminist college kid, because they can be brutal. The Undoomed Army is brutal.
Well, it's ironic because I had them doing the same thing, and I only had like 200-300 subscribers at the time, and they were still taking their videos down as soon as I made cuts. They just can't handle it.
Mockery.
Yeah.
So someone noticed me who doesn't completely agree. Take it down.
Oh God, I can't. If I lived that life, we've taken down so many videos.
Yeah, see, we don't have that.
Not your best.
Our channel doesn't lend itself to that. because we actually have a certain percentage of subscribers who are Christians and stuff like that, and we'll leave comments like they don't get like, I usually agree with most of you guys what you say, but this particular thing, witchcraft is bad.
Yeah.
And so they will comment and everything, but they think
they don't get the joke. They don't realize it's on them.
Yeah, so the joke is on them. They think that we're Christian, really bad Christian comedians.
Awesome.
Really? There's people who actually think that.
That's funny.
Yes. We have a certain percentage of our subscribers.
That's why if I ever see an unsubscribe pop up, or I see it go down, a subscriber, I'm like, that's a Christian that figured it out.
Yeah, I have a few Christian subscribers that are pretty active on my page too, in spite of the fact that I'm an atheist that basically makes fun of all religious people. I've found some Christians and made fun of them. But they've actually like consoled each other in the comments section. Like, yeah, I know Hagbar can be pretty upsetting about the Christian stuff, but just get past that. Go watch an Islam video. I'm like, holy fuck. They joined me to watch me bash Islam.
Yeah, that was the thing. We wanted to do it in like an Islam video, but there weren't any good ones. Like we couldn't find. We had the dad semen one that we saw, but like everyone had covered that guy drinking dad semen or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's Dawa Man. Dawa Man is like
he does all kinds of shit. He's the worst.
He's got more I haven't showed you yet, like his Terminator video.
Yeah.
And some of these.
All right. Well, they don't have to get back on that. I gotta watch.
Yeah, he's a nightmare. Like I've taken off from doing the Merciful Servant because they're just as bad. They take some serious Islamic preachers and these guys are just saying shit that like, if you accuse them of it, if you walked up and said, hey, there are Muslims that believe this, you'd be like, fucking bigot, you Islamophobe. I'm like, here's a preacher saying it. There's a preacher on a very famous channel saying just that. What do you want? This is.
Yeah, well, he doesn't represent true Islam.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The situation that they do if you try to corner them.
Yeah, it's that no true Scotsman comes up on everything.
Look, those guys who were raised in the Middle East and were indoctrinated their whole lives with this religion, they're not really into it. It's kind of, it's whatever. It's a hobby, side thing.
Yeah,
when they get the time.
Yeah, maybe they'll study.
Yeah,
sometime.
And they're really bored.
Yeah,
for sure.
We'd like to do more of that, but man, they're just not funny enough.
Yeah.
We need a funny third man. The third person in our videos is this other person.
Yeah, whatever video we're mocking has to have like a really good like an absurd human being, and if they're just really boring, it just goes droll as shit.
yeah, it does. Like when they're flat, they bring the whole show down.
Yeah, the only way to modify that is to find a boring person that has a handful of phrases or sentences and cut those in and make fun of just those.
If they have good key phrases, that alarming kind of shit, that's what you need.
That was a really interesting way to put that. Like, they're almost like your third host. Yeah. Like, this is our guest star for this video.
Yes, you gotta make sure you're picking the right host to help work with.
Yeah, because
like you have obviously made a horrible decision today.
It can be a struggle, and I mean, we got into this, and I really enjoyed watching the takedowns, especially. But if they could be entertaining, that's why I really started off with Logic. Was one of the first channels I really got into because I found like he could debunk
and be entertaining.
Yeah, but he would debunk more serious subject matter and more, but do it in a funny way. But he's smart. See, that's the thing we're lacking.
Well, more dick jokes.
Yes. So we need you to be funny so that we can, like, we've tried, the witchcraft one. That guy is, I mean, what he's talking about is pretty shocking in the aspect that he really thinks he is a wizard who can kill thousands of people with a flick of his wrist.
Oh, that's healthy.
But he delivers it so bored. One of the comments that somebody left was, wow, this guy has all this magic power, but he couldn't sum up any charisma. That was exactly right. And so we try to, our show is with these people. We're not just trying to debunk that particular subject matter. We're trying to entertain. And, they make it tough sometimes.
It takes the right kind of video, but I think for the most part, you guys do a good job. I like the one you did with the guy talking about the Super Bowl
Oh yeah, what's his nuts? Joyner.
Yeah, Rick Joyner. We actually saw that you guys had a Rick Joyner clip here in the last couple of days.
We played a couple of his clips. He's pretty off his rocker.
Yeah, everything. The Prophet Bob, who we figured out later is actually Bob Jones from Bob Jones University. That's who he's referring to.
Oh, that's who that is. Everyone talks about this Pastor Bob, and I'm like, who the fuck is Pastor Bob?
It's Bob Jones, and that's what we couldn't figure out. When we first saw it, he didn't mention it. We had no context on that clip.
Yeah,
so we just started calling him the Prophet Bob.
Yeah, that he just keeps talking to some guy named Bob.
Yeah, well, later I learned after watching more of his content that's Bob Jones. He was friends with Bob Jones, and that's like that's his claim to fame, see? And so that's the only reason why people listen to him is because he rubbed dicks with Bob Jones at some point.
The magic touch.
Yes, you rub their fame off by dick to dick. Transfer of fame, yes.
A fame fapping.
Fame.
Yes.
Hashtag fame fapping.
Yeah.
I just want to get stupid hashtags to trend.
Seriously.
I wish I had control of Twitter for that.
That was popular.
Yeah, that really went far. Trying to get that one going.
Oh god. I think we could maybe watch a video, and we'll probably get into more questions and whatever later. Let's see what we have, Hagbard. What kind of craziness do you have for me? Or I guess I got for you. You know what? Let's do the feminist one. Let's do the ways that men tone police women who discuss feminism. Shit! Wow. Look at that.
This is another video.
Is that better, Reese?
Much better. I just want us to soak this in for just a second.
I told you, she's at belt 2.
She's getting there. She's almost a kung fu master.
Oh, yeah.
The glasses really do it for me, though.
Yeah, those hipster glasses really up your rank. She's at least a lieutenant.
Problem glasses.
I like her. That's a really strange sweater as well. I don't know.
Yeah, they're all harkening back to the 70s for some reason.
Yeah, be modest. Can't show any skin.
Just looks like that sweater puked out her head.
Yeah. For real.
In a series I do with Everyday Feminism, which is a website dedicated to helping you stand up to and break down everyday oppression. In this video, I'm...
Oppression.
Everyday feminism is, in my opinion, the worst.
They are the worst. And, I mean, they're... if you go to that website, and then... one of the best things, somebody recently actually went through and was reading, I saw a video, I think it was Blair White. Maybe not.
Yeah. We've had her on the show.
Oh, well, yeah, it's just I enjoy her kind of. She hasn't done a whole lot. I think she's got like 8 videos out, but I've enjoyed them. And I think she was reading the bios for people on Everyday Feminism. Oh, yeah. And the way the pronouns they use and the way they talk about themselves is fucking hilarious, dude. They consider themselves robots and they only talk about themselves in weird made up pronouns. It's fucking great, dude.
It's like Z.
Yes, there you go.
Z was a palm tree in a former life or some shit.
Yeah, they're replacing he and she with Z.
Z?
Yeah, Z-E. And
Z?
stuff like that.
Or XE.
See, right now you can't see the look on Patrick's face, but
I'm learning.
I know he doesn't. He's not as deep in the rabbit hole as I am. I'm usually the one who's rushing home, saying, "Oh my God, Patrick, you got to see this crazy shit I found." While he's just scrolling through his Facebook feed, he's like a teenage fucking girl.
You're invading my safe space right now.
Yeah, participating in the community, dude.
And for the record, the way you spell Z when you're referring to myself is XE, not ZE. ZE is a more masculine version of that, and I don't identify with that.
It feels very phallic.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I am a hateful person.
There are really people out there like that.
Yeah.
Such bigots. Why would we allow these guys on the show, Hagbard? Really hurting my
X, that'll
feelings.
be more of a chromosome situation.
Oh Jesus, don't start.
I'm going to discuss ways that men tone police women and other gender minorities, specifically those who are discussed.
Gender minorities.
women are not a gender minority. I'm just gonna point that out. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, aren't they actually
Go ahead.
technically the majority?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are more women in the world.
I think
than
this
men.
is 2/3 of the population is women.
No, come on, man. See, that's what you do when you just pull 95% of your fucking statistics are pulled right out of your ass.
What?
2/3 are women. It's like, no, it's like 52% or something.
No, dude. It was, I heard this one time in my dream. Hold on.
Awesome.
That sounds like a dream to most of us.
See, this is the research we do.
Google always has an answer.
Oh, God. Wait, listen to the pretty
or their experiences with sexism. So, to start, tone policing is an argument which shifts the focus from the content of what is being discussed to the tone of the speaker. So it focuses on the emotions behind the message rather than the message itself.
You know, it's funny because I can think of an example of this being done, and it was actually Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. People didn't like the way he was talking to her. All the feminists got in a huff about that.
Yeah, and there's real irony with tone policing whenever feminists bring up tone policing, because I believe that they are like the worst with tone.
They're almost the origin of tone policing.
Yeah, so, oh God.
Aren't they the ones that call like any upset man like a whiny piss baby? Isn't that literally the definition of if you get upset, it's your fault?
Yeah.
You're in control of your own emotions.
Yeah, unless you're a feminist.
Man.
Yeah,
Right.
Then you have made me feel this way, and it makes me mad.
Yes. You have, yeah.
Stifle me with your evil penis.
Logic is evil. Logic is a patriarchal white supremacist system invented to suppress women and minorities. Everyone knows that.
How dare you guys use logic? I am so triggered at this point. Wow. We need to dumb this down. Quick, more of this chick.
This kind of argument is used against women and gender minorities all the time. Women are often tone policed just because they are women, because women are not supposed to take on certain tones like anger or outrage, and because women are...
People love it when men get angry, by the way. Just an FYI, people really appreciate an aggressive male. That's something all people, especially women, like.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
That's my ex-wives.
You gotta take what you want, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. What a stupid argument. No one likes an aggressive, angry human being. That's not who most of us associate with.
When someone gets in my face and they're all abrasive, that's why we love Taz.
Yeah, basically.
Oh God.
are stereotyped as always having other tones, like being too emotional or too sentimental, things like that. Tone policing works to double bind the way women speak. So if we're too angry or cold, we're dismissed as irrational. And if we're emotional or upset, then we are dismissed as irrational. So it seems that in order to be heard...
Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's because you do work for everyday feminism. That's why people think you're irrational.
Maybe it's all the irrationality that's the cause.
Yeah, maybe it's not the tone of what you're saying. Maybe it's what you're actually saying.
Yes, that could be it.
One of those times where it may be a time when someone's saying that they had 7 ex-wives and they were all bitches.
Yeah, man. You know, they just couldn't handle me because I'm so amazing. So awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Are y'all talking about me? Yeah, my first wife did. Yeah, she is gay now.
Oh, well, then, I mean, that happens.
You're welcome, ladies.
You're welcome.
Add one more to your party.
I turned one to you.
I think you're doing your part for feminism right there.
Yep, boom.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Women and gender minorities have to always stay pleasant and calm in all discussions, and ultimately that's not what is expected or accepted when it comes to men. Tone policing is also used as a tactic of derailment by suggesting usually that feminists will only be successful or would be more successful if we express ourselves in a more pleasant tone. So it's a form...
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
What?
Yeah, you probably would be... I would be more willing to listen if you weren't all, you know, bitches. That might help. I'd open my ears a little more. I'd be like, yeah, maybe I'll hear this out. But yeah, as soon as you come at me with, oh my God, patriarchy, like, okay, no, that's enough. No more. I'll just make fun of you on the podcast at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, she made a 13-minute long video? Fuck.
I can't believe how long these motherfuckers ramble on about nothing.
Or it's actually mostly about the same things.
I say, she's going to repeat herself at least 3 times in this, right?
She already pretty much has. It's just the same talking points said different ways. I'm more concerned with what's on her wall. What the fuck are those walrus things?
I always love analyzing what is in the background of these videos.
Is this a printed out 4chan meme?
Actually, it kind of looks like Gavin McInnes.
The fuck?
But I know she's not a fan. And she has like a dragon thing over here. What's that?
That's the patriarchy taking over women.
It's light up ass.
All right, let's give her, let's say another 10, 15 seconds, eh?
Sure. Of derailment because it places the focus on the tone of the statement instead of on the content of the statement.
No. Those slut walks, I'm sure, convert a lot of people over to your cause as you march through the streets topless, screaming about fucking period blood and cramps and shit.
What delusions? This idea that, like, oh my God, they don't address our points. They don't address the substance of what we're saying. Bitch, that's all we do.
I mean, think of Big Red. Think of Big Red.
On the side, we make like a facetious comment about your appearance. It does not in any way derail the argument that we were making. We're just having fun. We're making a little joke.
Yeah, like no one ever makes comments about our appearance.
Yeah, not your best, guys.
Damn it. Why would we say that?
That's such a good comment.
Yeah, why would we just open our emotions up?
Well, let me tell you, you're probably pretty safe. We average 60 views on this right now, so I don't think you're gonna have much of a problem.
Really? Because that's still a big fucking deal to us.
That's where it starts. It was only one comment that got us there.
Yeah, it only took one guy to say that.
One comment broke them. Oh no.
Yeah.
Not
now 60 people know our weakness, and I got a feeling like we're gonna have 60 comments of not your best when we release our next video.
I like how it wasn't even a really big comment. It was just, not your best.
Not your best.
Could have been better.
Hurts.
It hurts so bad.
It therefore distracts from the issue that is being discussed. It also works to undermine what the person was trying to communicate. It suggests that their argument isn't legitimate simply because it doesn't sound pleasant or nice enough.
Or it makes it hard to have a discussion when someone's literally shouting in your face. So the person just says, hey, can you tone it down a little bit so we can actually understand what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's not that we don't buy into it because, they're so unpleasant. We don't buy into it because we don't have any reason to buy into it. Give us some actual evidence or something to work with here. Until then, all we have to work with is just your attitudes.
Yeah, or just shout people down. That works too.
How dare you not believe me?
I like to shout people down.
It's because of the patriarchy.
Ugh.
Goodbye.
Gross. Get her off my screen.
You go away now. You've been deleted
Get that
forever.
Shit off the screen.
Oh, why?
She got her hair to match her lips.
Reese, why do?
We'll do that. We'll do that maybe in a bit. I want to do that Young Turks clip though. That one's really short, and this is clipped out of a larger video.
And he is. You're right. And his.
So, what do you guys think about the Young Turks?
Well, never watched the Young Turks.
I've heard
we
them
just keep up with them.
The commentary that we get
by watching responses to it from from AIU and Non-Believer and you guys and
that's how we keep up with the Young Turks.
That's how we keep up with the Young Turks.
You're about to get real close and personal with the Young Turks.
Yeah, and to be fair, that's the same way I keep up with the Young Turks. I can't watch their videos. It's only when stuff is sent to me that I ever see them, because I will not go through and spend my own time digging through the Young Turks. I can't take it.
It's eye raping.
Yeah, it really is.
This was taken from a larger clip. They were talking about some some white guy was saying the N-word, except he wasn't even saying he was like ending it with an A, so it like barely counted anyway. But oh my God, is he allowed to do this? And let's just watch what they say to their guests about that.
And he is, you're right. And his apology was very sincere.
Yeah.
And I give him credit for that. I think this was just sheer ignorance. And him, as you said, growing up in a community where he really was one of the few white people and he immersed himself in that culture. However, as a white person, I can't imagine, and I'm glad he learned his lesson.
Oh God.
What?
Dude, this argument, this fucking argument.
The white guilt is physically. You can see it. Yeah, you can see how white guilt ridden she is. Holy shit.
Yeah, look, I don't know. When I first moved to Atlanta,
Over saying the N-word?
yeah.
No, over saying nigga. Not even, not.
The word N-word, they actually said nigga?
Yeah,
Yes.
said nigga.
Oh, look what you did.
He's a rapper.
All right.
Did I invade your
Yep.
safe
Go
space?
ahead and email this shit to TYT so we can talk about Patrick.
My buddy Terrence told me one time I said that to him, and he goes, man, you can't use that word. That's our word. I went, well, technically it's our word.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. You're just using it.
It's like, really, it was our word first.
Don't take that from us.
But I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and keep arguing that point. Like, he's tolerant of me, but of my whiteness, my privilege. But he's not gonna sit there and let me just give him a complete ass.
Yeah, I remember. I grew up working with a lot. I grew up in a black family. So it was always funny to me the cringe levels that these people go through. I'm like, you do realize that everyone shit talks everyone, right? Have you watched BET? I mean, really, have you watched their comedy? Have you watched their stand up? Dude, if a white comedian flipped that
Patrick
shit.
started on it. As a stand up touring comedian, please, Patrick, how do you feel about BET comedy?
First off, it's all joke beefy.
They're
all doing Richard Pryor bit, and it pisses me the fuck off because I can't do an identical bit in the reverse. As a white male straight comedian, I can't make fun of anybody.
No,
dude, check your
you can make
dude.
fun of yourself. You can make fun of your own existence, your own failure.
I can self-deprecate. No, you don't even want to talk about politics. You don't want to stir up the crowd because if they have differing opinions in the crowd, then they start firing. You can't talk about anything. You can't talk about religion because you start pissing people off. It's like I can't talk about anything. I got to talk about, my girlfriend does this, airplane food, whatever.
That's why Sam Hyde is a god.
But that's why I have like a lot of comedians that are coming out now. They're just kind of saying what the fuck they feel like. Like if you watch like a Tosh Point Out, Daniel Tosh will say whatever the fuck he feels.
Yup.
And
Florida right there.
Of the category, and I'm like, perfect. Finally, we're losing some of that PC culture that got so droned into us.
Yeah.
It's a fine line to walk because I mean, Daniel Tosh gets jumped on all the time by these people.
It's about giving no fucks. That's the secret. Is just going, don't care.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with I can't do colleges because of the PC culture that is on colleges.
Oh, dude, do one and film the audience.
Oh, I did one for UGA, and just the overprivileged kids. That's the thing that's pissing me off right now with the politically correct university is that they are getting triggered for somebody else. It's not even
on someone else's
that's the
behalf.
social they're not even mad. I didn't say anything to attack them or their ideals, but I attacked or I said something that they could assume that somebody else would be bothered by. So now they're just being upset for somebody else. I said a joke one time about gays, and a girl comes to me after the show, and she says, "You really shouldn't have said the thing about the gays," and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Oh, are you a lesbian?" She goes, "No." And I was like, "Okay, then how are you if it had nothing to do with you?" Right at that moment, a lesbian walked up and goes, "That part you said, the gay part, it was hilarious." I'm like, "See?"
Exactly.
I'm sorry that gave a stereotypical dykey lesbian
But
tone,
she probably had it.
But I want you to smell the flannel.
Well, that is part of that entitlement, because a lot of these people are like white middle class women who want to speak. They're like, I speak on behalf of all minorities. It's like, can't we give them autonomy? Can't they speak for themselves? Aren't they people? If they're offended, they can let us know.
Blonde chicks like the one on the screen They are the canary in our coal mine. So this is how we should understand modern culture. What does she have to tell us?
I'm sure she is a very profound cultural critic, sir.
Oh, I'm positive of it.
Yeah, she's the host of Pop Trigger.
Oh God, is that another Pop Trigger one?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Fucking
Sweet.
Pop Trigger. What a mistake.
It should be Pop Triggered.
That I don't know. Who knows? That might be a thing. I'm writing it down.
Make a note of it, sir.
Let's watch
saying
some
that
more
word.
version.
I don't have my ancestors don't have the history, the horrific history that your ancestors do, where they were.
Oh, Jesus, if someone spoke to me like this, I'd
What?
backhand them. No shit. If I was an Irishman in 1890 and an Englishman walked up and said, I just feel so poorly for your people. I haven't faced the same oppression as you. I'd
so
backhand that
patronizing.
fucker. I'd backhand that fucker immediately.
Yeah, then move on with my life.
Get the
Yeah, but,
fuck
is
out of
this-
here.
Nobody remember. Oh God. Like okay, the history I know is, let's face it, is mostly white history because we won. But it's also fucked up. The Dark Ages and some of what was going on with during the Roman Empire and all that is fucked up shit.
You ever seen Braveheart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
dude, exactly. I love that documentary.
It's amazing how good the cameras were in the 16th century, right?
Yeah, dude, that crew really put themselves at risk. Gotta admire that shit.
That's awesome.
Called that word while they were being lynched and hung, while they were being enslaved, and then even to this day are called that word in a very discriminatory, racist way. So for me, I cringe, but
Oh, we know.
Cringe.
We know.
Yeah, we all cringe. You cringe, I cringe. We all cringe for fucking cultural appropriation.
Yes, bad shit happened. We got it. Can't keep dodging.
I love how on the Young Turks we need to bring up lynching. We need to bring up slavery. It's like, are these relevant? I thought you were the news. Like, can we talk about what's happening in 2016, maybe?
They're the news like the History Channel is.
MTV is music.
Exactly.
Yes, come on, guys.
That's so perfect.
Air quotes everywhere.
That is actually a very accurate metaphor for the entire age we're living in right now, isn't it?
Yes.
Just
Unfortunately,
flip through MTV, the news, and what was the other one?
Comedy Central
Oh,
doesn't
jeez,
show
yeah.
comedy anymore. But that's just a personal
History
thing.
Channel.
Yes.
It was like,
The Learning Channel, and it had Honey Boo on there. I
Oh
was like,
shit!
what
There
the-
used to be stuff on the Learning Channel that was actually
There used to.
educational.
Yeah, they used to be learning.
I remember that.
That's what Devin said to me recently about this. Like, I could do, if this was all it constituted to do the news.
Dude,
I
any of
could
us
do
can
the
do
news.
this. Any of
I
us
could
could
just
do this.
look up. I could go to CNN, read the headlines. Oh, I'm a news show now. No, they don't have reporters. They're not in the field. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, somebody in the chat just mentioned 24 Kitchen having programs on waffles and chicken, and being from Atlanta, where chicken and waffles are coming from. You got to get it in the right order, dude. You're appropriating our culture and you're fucking it up.
Yeah.
It's chicken and
first.
waffles.
It's
Chicken
always
first,
chicken
then-
and waffles.
God.
It's never waffles and chicken, friend.
Yes.
Waffles and chicken.
Triggered.
Yeah, if you go in the wrong order, then it really fucks up the whole experience.
Yeah, you're
I do-
denying our agency.
Seriously. You're denying the rich tapestry of history of Southern culture.
Yes.
And crapping on my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
give him credit for apologizing. I think it was a huge teaching moment for him. And he is, you're right. And his apology was very sincere.
Why?
Fuck that.
He keeps turning that back on. What a monster.
Sorry, Car.
All right. What
We
to
denied Carlos's agency by not saying his name, and we owe him an apology.
Castrillo?
Yes, chicken and waffles is freaking delicious, and it will kill you. All right. Anyway,
It will kill you.
Let's do the report one, Agbard. We're gonna do a more serious one, sort of.
okay.
Stunning
About
news
that.
today. On the front page.
Yeah, tighten up, guys. Jesus. Enough with the.
Why are you shouting at me, newscaster? Why?
Because he's a Hebrew Israelite, dude.
I fucking
Oh,
loathe being yelled at by the news. I loathe it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
They gotta get in your face. They gotta be aggressive.
Yeah, a lot of the talking people, like they want to be abrasive, like, "Oh, welcome back to Hannity," and they're like, "Oh, okay, I guess the show's on now."
You know that's our channel, right?
Yeah, that's what we do.
So all we do is yell at YouTube viewers.
We're doing. I always pull from Bill O'Reilly. That's how I feel that we do. kind of yelling like in your face, like this is what's gonna happen. This is the news today, people.
Fuck it, do it live.
We're doing it live.
Oh God.
All right, yell at me, newscaster.
Stunning news today. On the front page of the New York Times, Pulitzer Prize winner Mark Mazzetti reports that Saudi Arabia has told the U.S. government that it will sell off hundreds of billions of dollars worth of American assets held by the kingdom if our Congress passes a bill that would allow the Saudi government to be held responsible for the attacks on September 11.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wonderful. Just wonderful.
Yeah.
I love how chummy we get with the Saudis sometimes. It's just like,
What we love them so hard was kiss them on their mouth. Actually, haven't we done that? I'm pretty sure we've had presidents kiss them on their mouth.
It wouldn't shock
George
me.
Bush comes
we've had presidents do more than that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, pretty much do it. I mean,
Kim Jong.
Why? No, I'm sorry. Oh, because I mentioned George Bush.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, dude, that I hurt your
Triggered.
fifis. Jesus.
We'd moved on.
Halfway.
Oh God. Yeah, we can play
The article states that the Obama administration has been lobbying members of Congress on the side of the Saudis. And this news comes just 4 days before President Obama travels to Saudi Arabia. It raises a concern
This
that
is
I
the
have.
thing that really gets me, because like I understand we have to like ally ourselves with shitty countries like Russia or China, but we really seem to be in bed with Saudi Arabia. Like, look, we can put up with them, but this really is suspect. Like, why? Why are we just like, let's give them a pass? They're fine. Nothing wrong going on over there.
But it's more than just the government that does that. It's all of us. All of us do that. We talk about, monarchs and, despots. So we talk about these kind of things really terrible when, about certain countries. But Saudi, literally a kingdom.
mhm.
And nope, they can do whatever they want. They can anything so that we can have $1.69 gas.
Yeah, well, the other
You know what? I'm
aspect of that.
backhand for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm part of the problem. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to pay $4 for gas either.
I drive a truck. I need to have cheap gas.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And
I already
if
pay
it's
75
like
cents a
still
gallon.
Puppies, but he's gonna give me cheap gas. I don't know, man. I'll turn a blind eye.
There's lots of puppies.
There's a lot of puppies out there.
What were you gonna say, Hagbar?
I say, yeah, I mean, I already pay 75 cents tax per gallon where I live, so, whatever. I mean, I'm not really worried about gas prices. But the Saudis, I think mostly the reason most citizens give them a pass is Saudi Arabia is very strict about the kind of information it lets out. They're not big on advertising what kind of place they are.
Look, Hagbart, it's just their culture. You racist shitlord.
I would gamble if you asked. I would gamble if you asked the vast majority of the population, they wouldn't be able to tell you how their government was run.
Oh, absolutely not.
They just assume it's like Dubai or something like that, and it's not.
Keep it on the down low.
Basically, yeah, they're just trying to keep quiet the fact that they're a monarchy.
Often spoken about.
Go ahead.
I was just saying they're doing a good job.
They are.
An inexcusable lack of transparency. Here's what you need to know. The 2004 report of the 9/11 Commission concluded that there was, quote, no evidence that the Saudi government as an institution or senior Saudi officials individually funded the organization of the 9/11 plot. But two 9/11 Commission members, former Senator Bob Kerrey and former Navy Secretary John Lehman, have both told me on my radio program that the commission did not exonerate Saudi Arabia. And before the work of the 9/11...
Well, that's because the 9/11 Commission papers were garbage. Did you actually read them?
Look, he's not biased, Hagbart. He had those guys on his radio program. He listens to diverse voices.
Yeah, like he had 2 white guys come on there.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing more diverse than crusty old white guys.
Yeah, there's nothing more diverse than Congress.
Yeah, it's insane.
11 Commission. Yeah. There was a 2002 joint congressional inquiry into the attacks, which were perpetrated by 19 hijackers, 15 of whom were Saudis, as was the mastermind Osama bin Laden. 28-page.
Are we going to discuss where he fits in the family scheme, or no? We're not going to discuss the fact that he's actually royalty? No? Okay.
That adds more credence to the lawsuit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But no, we can't mention that because it's too damning.
No.
You can't mention that. That ruins my entire case.
Yeah.
It's not fair. You have better evidence than me.
Big me.
Triggered.
Evidence-based bullying.
Just from that report have never been publicly released, and some who've read them say that they cite evidence that Saudi officials living in the United States played a key role in the plot. The allegation is that a Saudi government agent named Omar al-Bayoumi provided assistance to 9/11 hijackers Nawaf al-Hazmi and Khalid al-Midhar.
Okay, look, I don't mean to sound racist, but
saying those names?
I know I don't mean to sound racist, but do those two on the there's a reason why they put the guy in the middle. If you put those two just next to each other, they would just be the same people. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, there's 2 pictures of the same guy.
Yeah, Javier and his stunt double.
But what I will say is, what the guy's wearing in the middle is exactly the kind of tablecloth you eat chicken and waffles off of.
It is.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the tablecloth. So just pro tip, everyone, when you're enjoying chicken and waffles later, make sure you eat it off of that tablecloth.
Red, white, checkered thing.
Yep, that's it.
What someone would wear in a shitty Christmas pageant, like, oh look, I'm the shepherd of the flocks.
Oh, whoa! Are you trying to say that the wise men were Middle Eastern? Oh my God!
They were.
God, that's
so racist.
White, blue-eyed baby Jesus.
Beautiful white Aryan baby Jesus.
Yeah, why would they let the terrorists arrive?
Yeah, America.
Well, after all, Jesus was born in Mississippi. Or Missouri. One of those.
Yeah.
Missouri.
Look,
Missouri.
In both. It doesn't.
In both. Oh God. I think we can move on.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This was just
Goodbye.
A filler thing mostly.
Goodbye.
Current events. This podcast is smart.
There we go. Exactly. It's like NPR, but smarter.
So smart. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down, Hagbard. What else do we have?
That's charisma.
I'm trying to. Let's do the Satan, Illuminati, and the spiritual war one. I've been meaning to do.
Oh
back in.
fuck!
Right on that
All right. Everyone, just prepare your spines to not snap
This is
at
about
the
as bad as
cringe.
it gets.
Yeah, do not. Just be prepared. Yeah, always the lion.
It's not a Hebrew Israelite.
Fucking lion, justice. You see the balance beams over here? Fucking justice, dog.
Warrior lions.
Ride into battle on your battle lion. I mean, what is this? It's clear. It's justice. It's justice riding a battle lion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at his shield.
There's not enough alcohol in the world to process what I'm seeing right now.
Really? I'm gonna go get the whiskey, and we're gonna see.
D&D, dude.
The inventor of D&D would be like, come on, a battle lion? Come on.
That's Gary Gygax. Just FYI.
The guy in this video is about to roll one over and over.
We've gone from like offensive to dorky to crude humor to this is just an everywhere kind of hangout, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Sauce,
Something
bro.
for everyone.
D&D was a thing when I was a kid.
Me too. I played a lot of D&D.
Oh, sweet. We should talk about the Fiend Folio later.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this guy. I remember this guy.
I like already just so derpy.
Yeah. I remember this guy. He's so
yeah, I know this guy.
yeah, he's great.
Looks like a
Hello, it's Will here today.
Huh?
He's in a spiritual war, dude. You know
Yes.
the guy from the lion? That's him.
This is the guy I'm going to put on the front lines.
Hell yeah. He looks like he can stand up to combat.
Against demons.
Also, please at least button one of the buttons if you have a button-up shirt.
No, look, he's trying
you
to get
gotta
some
show
more
us-
views. It's pretty sensual.
That gold chain and the chest hair's got to pop.
Yeah, but he's got an undershirt on. It's like, figure it out. What are you going for here?
I bet he's wearing khakis. Anybody want to take that bet?
Dude, that is a bad bet. That is a bad bet.
He's
He works
just
at
horribly
State Farm.
he's just wearing a taupe outfit.
No, the gamble
State
isn't if he's
Farm.
wearing khakis. The gamble is whether those khakis are pleated. That's the real question.
Pleats or no pleats? You
Nice.
decide.
He looks pleaty.
Nah, I'm gonna go with acid wash jeans tucked in with no belt.
Oh god. and a collared T-shirt. Shit.
Like white New Balance dad shoes. That's what I see.
Oh, that's a horrifying image.
Ugh.
I want to respond to the hundreds, probably thousands, maybe tens of thousands of videos online speaking about the Illuminati, the global elites.
Hey, I'm right here. You're not allowed to talk about the Illuminati. I'm right
The
here.
Illuminated ones.
Yeah, it's like you and Vigilant Christian Mario.
What do you know about the illuminated seers of Bavaria? That's my question. Unless you have an answer about the ancient illuminated seers of Bavaria, then you don't know your Illuminati.
The bankers, the Bilderbergs, the secret societies.
The gnomes of Switzerland. Yeah, I know.
Oh, the Freemasons, please.
Everyone knows about the Zurich gnomes. I mean, let's be serious.
The Kremlin. Let's just bring up everyone.
That they claim are ruling this world. Let's not be mistaken when we discuss this. Sure, there's several secret organizations out that are controlling the government.
That's just a gimmick.
Fuck, Trink.
Yeah, granted, that's the argument is let's not rehash those facts.
Oh,
I don't want to
shit.
bore you all with this thing you already know, but Illuminati, government control, all that. Anyway, we'll move on to the next point. That's completely new.
When I get into these YouTube videos, like with the dinosaur Christians Against Dinosaur chick, where she just says stuff so matter of factly, like we all understand that that's totally true, so we can get past it immediately. I'm like, no, wait, I need more. Cite your information because I have no clue what you're saying.
I'm citing fact, dude. Look up fact. Look it up in your dictionary.
Illuminati.
Just
Yeah,
to
it's
just to
an
reference it,
obvious
I
bullshit
suppose
tactic.
I suppose we could all roll for common knowledge. I mean,
What?
Money, television, and several other aspects of life. But society is getting more and more.
you got to wonder if one of those groups in his head are the Jews.
Oh yeah, bring up the 6 million Jews. in the
Stated
world.
just like that, the Jews.
The fucking Jews.
Jay.
Hard, Jay.
Immoral by the day. And it's not the people, the secret societies that we're at war with. We're really at war with Satan. Satan is behind all of
Of
Oh,
course.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah.
That's us. He's talking about us, right? Satan is pulling our strings.
Yeah.
That's poisoning the well.
I see
The
what you did there.
satanic channel.
I see what you did there.
this. He's just playing them like puppets on a string. I'm not even sure that most of these societies know that they're working for Satan. In fact, I'm pretty confident that most of them do not.
You know, this
I'm
isn't
glad-
this is
I'm
an
glad
argument
we
I
have
hear.
his
I
insight
hear
on
from this all the time. I hear these guys always say, "Oh yeah, they're working for Satan." They just don't know. I mean, he's the deceiver after all.
Who signs my
Yeah.
paychecks?
Yeah, that's the thing about apologetics is you can always have an out like that. There's always something you can use, and whenever it's this situation,
That you can't argue.
Satan. Yeah, you can't argue against Satan, dude. Try
It's not Satan. It's Bob from accounting.
it.
Pastor Bob was secretly
Pastor Bob,
Satan all
yeah.
along. What a
Boom.
twist.
But let's just think about it. About 50, 60 years ago, America was based on Christian and biblical principles. But it's hard to even
Yes,
imagine.
we also had segregation. You fucking imbecile.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure that's true.
No.
I'm not sure that's true. I'm talking even in the 40s and the 50s. I think we were more secular then than we are now.
Are you questioning the church, dude?
I'm questioning things and stuff. Yes.
And stuff as well as. I mean, I mean, to say it was Christian based is, it's untrue while being simultaneously true. Because on the sheen of it, on the face value of almost everything, people would say that they were religious. I mean, whether or not you were a Catholic still affected the elections when Kennedy was being elected. So I mean, these kind of things. I mean, he wasn't even Christian. He was Catholic. That was not acceptable. That's not Christian. Catholics are pagans.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's a
knows
good
that.
point. But even then, and up to today, only 2.5 of the 10 Commandments are against the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. It's simultaneously true and untrue at the same time. Because yeah, it was. But the idea that had that much of an effect on society is laughable. The idea that there wasn't teen pregnancy. They weren't at the same rates, but chicks and guys were still hooking up. These things happen.
16 and pregnant, or early 1900s version.
Yeah, they didn't have that show out.
Yeah.
Well, no, because at 16 you were fucking married. At 16, that's when you got married. So, I mean, you were 16 and pregnant with your first child, and your husband was at the factory.
Yeah, and if you didn't have a husband, we just pushed you into a hole, and nobody ever asked about you again.
Yeah, you disappeared for a few months.
That living in today's society, I mean, ever since the sexual revolution of the 60s, our country's been in a moral decline. We've just been falling down. We are no longer based on Christian and biblical principles. We're based on our own sexual desires, our own lust, our own sinful desires of the world.
That sounds awesome.
Dude. I can't type with this goddamn thing. I fucking keep banging the keys and just hit enter for some reason.
I know, don't participate in the chat, dude. You're making us look like a-holes.
You're supposed to hit the other hand, dude. I can't do it with one hand. I'm reaching over here. You
don't participate. We're trying to focus on Satan.
No, to be fair, that's an debate.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. This is why we lose subscribers.
Yeah, this is why it is.
And the fucking tomato tangerine things you bought.
Good work.
Piece of shit.
Tomatoes.
One subscriber down. You know, guys, not your best.
Oh, there it is.
Not your best comment.
I love he's horny.
That's that to him early in the show, dude.
Yeah, I know, and he's just gonna pepper us with jabs.
Japs?
Japs.
No, they prefer nips.
Oh God! You made me hit that pitch. That's my white guilt pitch, and you made me hit it. I don't like it when you trigger that pitch out of me.
Hashtag white guilt pitch.
Oh, that was good.
Maybe we'll give him one more spin.
Yeah, we'll give him another 10 seconds.
We're hard time focusing on him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was Patrick. Sorry.
No, to be fair, he's incredibly dull, and I think I've actually heard this exact line before. He's doing a.
I've heard all of these lines before.
Yeah.
Well, they're on his face right now.
It's adorable.
Morality today, it's hard to even define.
It always has been.
Our children can't even define what morality.
We've literally spent almost 2,000, 3,000 years trying to define morality, friend. That's philosophy. We're trying hard.
You people just kind of gave up. You were like, I guess this is good enough.
I got a book!
The rest of us have kept at it.
I got a book and I'm good!
It's written right here.
I have the rules. Don't break the rules.
There are these 10, they're really important, and then there are like 42 other ones that we don't pay attention to.
You know, if they were important, they would have been part of the 42 commandments. There's really only 10. I break some of those too, though.
It's an easy thing to answer. Just,
It's okay, because Jesus forgives me.
Yeah, well, when he looks out those blinds and jacks off to his neighbor's wife changing, he's not really coveting her. He doesn't want her. He's just using her imagery, so it's fine.
Good point. Yeah, that's enough. I've seen too much into this man's world now. Thanks, Hagbard.
You find these, friend.
That is true. That is true. Let's do does propaganda still exist?
Okay. What? Some of these you found I can.
Wait, what? How does it not? What?
Oh, the myth of propaganda.
The myth? Oh, that myth. I didn't
Let's
get it.
debunk the shit out of that, dude.
Oh, it's always good. That's
White
good.
Rabbit.
That's not good at all. That is not good.
I love White Rabbit.
Do you guys know this guy?
Yes.
I do. I don't have
He's
any
been
idea
around.
what this is. What is this? What's his deal? Someone give me a briefing before we start.
He's a Christian truther.
Yes.
Christian
It's
truthery.
funny that he's saying he's like, oh, is propaganda real? And he's going to give examples of propaganda. His entire channel is propaganda, every single piece of it.
Well, then he doesn't understand what the word is.
Lack of self-awareness. 101.
All right, let's roll this.
How's it going, guys? White Rabbit here. If you were to stop a random person on the street and
instantly sense Canadianness. It just hits me like, oh shit.
Yeah, it is a pretty strong Canadian.
Well, how you doing, guys? We're a boot to talk about a video.
And
The end
here's
of the
Times
world
Square.
is happening, and I feel strangely cool about it.
White Rabbit really needs to come out of the closet. Just gonna
ask them for their thoughts on propaganda, chances are they would begin to describe propaganda posters in war films from the early to mid 1900s. To a layman, this could easily be perceived as a positive reflection of an informed society, who knows the historical background and inherent dangers of propaganda when used on the unsuspecting public. However, under critical analysis, this actually reveals a much darker truth. While most people know what propaganda is, the alarm...
This is already painful.
He's using a "They Lived" clip.
Yes.
Yeah. News, dude.
Roddy Piper.
He's just reporting on the news.
You know what? I like this guy.
Yeah.
"They Lived" is a good commentary on today's culture.
That
yeah,
is true, dude.
it's always been good, but unfortunately, it has been adopted by some real lunatics.
Yeah, I mean, you could say, oh, propaganda still exists, probably, much more subtly. It's not anywhere to the degree, though, like Nazi Germany.
The cartoons were showing, the Hitler thing that he was showing, like that clip.
Yeah,
where
that
I saw
raging weird
They had the
Hitler.
Looney Tunes one with, about Japanese. I saw once the band.
Oh,
ones.
it was so racist.
It was
Yeah, I
super
know what you're
racist
talking
with
about.
those- yeah.
Warner Brothers. Holy shit, guys.
I found the depths at Albuquerque.
I actually used that line yesterday doing the Warrior Dash. Crawling through a hole and popped my head up when I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. 2 people laughed. I went, oh, we're old.
Yeah, that's about right.
alarming majority of people either strictly view it as a thing of the past or something as to which they are apparently immune. So if the target audience for propaganda to be the most effective is an unsuspecting public, the propaganda machine could easily be running at maximum output and could be quite efficient at morphing the views of the general public still to this day. The only question is, does propaganda still exist? And if so, what effect...
I think what's important to point out is this guy made a video stating that the biggest lie ever told was evolution, and he would view that as propaganda. So that's the source we're getting this from.
Yeah, you can't watch the news. I mean, that's. Well, if you ever watch MSNBC or if you're watching Fox News in particular, you can immediately just see that they're totally biased.
Well, that's how we are. We all have agendas now. That's just.
I mean, is that really propaganda though? We can all see through it. It's so obvious.
Yeah, I don't know if that is.
If it's clear, I guess if it's that clear, it can't be counted.
It's not exactly like 1984 around this son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I guess technically it is propaganda if it's trying to push a certain worldview, but at the same time it's not very effective if it's supposed to be secretive. And that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, well, and I find that the problem with a lot of these guys is that they are easily influenced. So that's why they presume everyone else is like, oh, I believed this lie. And it's like, dude, you believe that lie because you're a moron. Everyone else knew these people had an agenda. What the fuck? Like, you're the idiot here.
Yeah, and he has an extremely impressionable, subscriber base as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they will hook, line, and sinker the shit out of this. And say, yep, that's it. That's evolution. See, it's all propaganda.
I'm sure that's where this is headed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it having on our society? The goal of propaganda is to form a consensus to a standard set of beliefs by influencing and altering the attitudes of a population towards a specific cause, position, or political agenda. As someone who has taken a great interest in human psychology as well as studying marketing at university, I can't help but see a correlation.
Proof he's not American.
Yep, it's called a university.
At university.
I was at the university.
Hey, when I was at university, like, oh god.
Just beyond grade 12.
Deadly Do Right made a video for us.
It's
I'll save
Degrassi.
you.
Fucking every time I hear a Canadian, I get Degrassi flashbacks.
You mean Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
See what you did there.
File that.
Between propaganda and today's advertising techniques. I mean, think about it. Both advertising and propaganda techniques try to persuade the target audience by hitting them on an emotional level. They don't deny this either. Dr. Robert Heath, a professor at the University of...
That makes it very shit propaganda. Goebbels could have told you that, friend.
Goebbels would be proud.
Goebbels would be disappointed. You're not supposed to tell the people that you're using propaganda. That's
Hey, by
silly.
the way, everyone, I'm completely bullshitting you right now.
Yeah, by the way, what's about to follow, probably garbage, but it's totally insidious.
But here's some entertainment.
So silly. I mean, you'd have a better chance of saying that sponsored content was some form of, propaganda. This isn't propaganda. It's advertising. No one sees a McDonald's ad and goes, "That's completely accurate."
Are we supposed to buy into how the stupidity of consumers? They see the McDonald's commercial. Oh, hot chick in a bikini. If I go to McDonald's, there's going to be hot chicks there. Like, no, I don't think people go to McDonald's for that reason. I think they go there because they're hungry, and we just happen to put boobs in
And
the commercial
empty.
because we do that.
I mean, let's be honest. You're empty if you're going to McDonald's. That's just a hollow experience. You hate yourself afterwards.
Whoa, dude.
Firing closer.
Whoa, dog.
Fire real close.
Jesus Christ. Right off the bow.
I
man.
knew that would trigger the Georgia boys.
Yeah, man, a Big Mac. Yeah, fucking for real.
I
Tell
knew
him
that
about
was
the
coming.
Big Mac. He's obviously never had one, dude.
Special sauce.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Oh,
What?
Shit.
We're gonna have
There's no such thing as propaganda.
I swear, she's gonna eat a Big Mac. I'm gonna give her my special sauce.
Yes. We did there. Oh. Hey, there's a McDonald's joke that he's had in his pocket for 20 years.
Like most McDonald's patties.
Oh, come
Back and a
on.
pioneer in
McDonald's
establishment.
patty.
Dude, after this, we should get McDonald's.
Boom.
That's fucking awesome.
Propaganda right there, all in this bitch's faces.
I'm gonna write propaganda with the secret sauce.
Jesus.
Establishing the value of emotion in advertising states, my research with David Brandt and Angus Nairn shows that emotional response toward advertising plays an important part in building a strong brand. The basis on which metacommunication operates is entirely emotional, conditioning your feelings and building strong relationships. An ad that resonates emotionally is one that will build a stronger, better brand over time. You see, advertising agencies don't just know that their ads...
You have to be deeply retarded for this kind of stuff to work on you. Like, brand loyalty is such a terrifying idea. When I meet someone that's like, I'm brand loyal, it's like, run.
Yeah, have you seen the mouth breathers that have the ability to vote and make decisions?
Everything this guy,
wipe their ass.
everything this guy is saying makes sense to me.
There it is. Fane's gone.
He's been taken.
You know, guys, this is actually pretty deep. I'm feeling it.
Wait, why is that chick checking out that dude?
Whoa, it must be
Triggered.
because he's muscly. I should go to the
Sexism.
gym.
Oh my god, dude, that's complete sexism. Look
Man,
at
I
him
need
objectifying.
I need that protein shake. That's how I'll get the chicks to look at me. That's what I need.
I think this also might border on racism because all these ads are in Spanish.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that I couldn't read the words. I just am used to not being able to read them
I'm
anyway.
illiterate, so.
That's how far we've evolved. Man, he
It's
was making
all
so much
foreign.
sense. I forgot how to read.
Ads can subliminally affect people on an emotional level. They orchestrate their entire marketing campaigns
I don't... Where'd the one middle-aged black man come into this picture? That seems very odd for that shot.
around it. If manipulating people's emotions in order to sell them on something and to structure how their brand is perceived in the minds of the general public doesn't sound like Propaganda 101 to you, consider this. Joseph Goebbels was the Reich Minister of Propaganda.
Oh,
There he
There we
is.
go.
It always comes back to Goebbels.
Labels.
Oh, hey, Goebbels. Oh, if he could know we were doing his name in a Jewish voice right now.
Yeah, that would be really.
Oh, if he only knew.
Secret Jew.
In Nazi Germany from 1933 to 1945, as part of Hitler's Rotzenstag policy, coordinating the whole population.
Ha. You misspoke and had to correct it.
There's
He's
editing.
Canadian. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's not like he did this all in just audio and he could have just gone back in and said the different word. No.
Yeah, nothing like that.
No.
Population in Nazi Germany behind Hitler, Goebbels drew inspiration for Nazi propaganda by studying the way
As a German, I find this quite inspiring.
Mein Führer.
Oh,
shit.
advertising companies worked in America. Furthermore, Goebbels used his position within the Nazi hierarchy to influence newspapers, the cinema, theaters, art galleries, and radio broadcasts. What's more shocking is how proud the American Advertising Agency was about this at the time.
Okay, that's where you go off the rails. Like, say what you will, Nazi Germany is in no way comparable to the advertising agencies. Of course they want you to buy their products. It's called making money.
Yeah, they presume an informational lockdown that doesn't exist.
Like how else are they supposed to advertise? Are they supposed to be like, here's a burger. It's made of mostly meat.
Yeah.
Eat it or not.
You may or may not enjoy that.
Yeah,
It is boys, girls, men, and women.
It's okay. It's not as good as Wendy's down the street. That would probably be better. You should go there if you're really concerned about taste. But
There
you
we
know,
go.
Wendy's spicy
we
chicken would be pretty nice right now.
But
just
if you can't be fucked to make the U-turn that would be required to get to the Wendy's, you can just turn right here and go right into the McDonald's. It's fine.
Oh, that is not okay.
I'm gonna stack my spicy chicken on top of my Big Mac and have a good time.
Shit. Heart attack waiting to happen.
And then I'm gonna go get a fucking smothered burrito or quesalupa.
Get one of those fucking KFC double downs. Marketing doesn't even work. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
I flash back to that scene from Wayne's World where they did the whole advertisement in like one chunk, all the product placement. Where,
Just one of those.
Garth is like wearing all Reebok gear, and he just leans back and goes, "Yeah, it's like some people just like don't even care, and they just sell themselves out for like whatever." And he's just wearing all the Reebok sweatbands and all that shit.
Yeah, no, I went and bought all that shit.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
I'm quite upset because you guys have made me very hungry during this. I think we're all going to be going for fast food afterwards.
I recommend the Big Mac. Take the
If
Big
you go to
Mac.
Wendy's,
It's
get a
sauce.
Frosty, dip your fries in the Frosty. It's delicious.
Oh,
Yeah, that actually is good.
mix and match. It's like interbreeding with the fast food.
That's what we need to do. We just need to do a video of us just going around town, going to all the fast food joints to get whatever their pop, whatever their big meal.
Yeah, that's well, we're doing it anyway. But what you're saying is filming it.
Film it and try to.
That's why I'm 15 pounds heavier than I was in our first video last July.
I'm 15 pounds lighter, so you picked it up. Nice. So we still weigh in at the same weight class. Nice.
Yeah.
We can wrestle.
So together,
Nice.
you guys are still balanced. It's fine.
Yeah.
Balance the scales of justice as we charge in on a battle lion.
I actually think that it's part of being an atheist.
A battle line?
This is all we have.
Yeah, where's my battle lion? Shit.
Yeah, that's.
When do we get that? Is it stuck in the mail? Fucking USPS.
But like as an atheist, I mean, I only get to do this one time. I don't believe that there's a heaven where it's just infinite fucking Big Macs for me forever.
And lions.
Because that's what it would be. Yeah, I would ride a lion.
To the Big
just
Mac.
eating Big Macs, just with my face, just throw them at my face. I don't even want to use my hands.
We need a really good Photoshop guy to make that.
Yeah, a logo. But that so man, I'm only here for a limited time, and we all
is the
know
McRib.
that exactly my point. When the McRib is there, you fucking eat it, dude. We only
Is that
do
propaganda?
this once.
In heaven, the McRib is always there. It never goes away.
That's what I love about
so
America. That's how
right,
fat
dude.
America is, where like food goes on tour.
Yeah.
Remember last time? It was awesome. We should go
Yeah,
again.
dude, I'll never forget the McRib happening of spring 2014. Ah, yeah.
Oh shit. I think we could maybe give this one more spin. Hagbar.
How fucking long? Why? Why
Yeah,
do these people
he
make 13-minute
rambles on
videos?
for a long
Fuck
time.
you, dude.
1933 issue of Printers, Inc., one of the lead advertising trade journals of its time, speaks approvingly of Hitler's methods and gives alarming insight into just how closely related propaganda is to advertising. The article stated, "As is well known, the word propaganda in Germany is used synonymously with the word advertising. Although in this country and in Great Britain propaganda has the unfortunate connotation of being free instead of being paid for, this distinction does not exist in Germany." Basically,
Okay. Are we Germany? If we're not, then that doesn't... Monsieur. Yeah. Wow. So it's pretty much just a semantics game at this point. That's amazing.
Yeah, you're just arguing over how you want to define it.
This is how the Germans say it. Who gives a fuck about the Germans?
Yeah, but it's dropping those kind of factoids that will have a certain percentage of
that's what he's doing.
Yeah, a stupid audience is like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah, they're like,
that.
oh, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So this whole fucking goddamn shepherd's pie, I just want to put it in my belly.
Knuckle draggers.
God, we are a country as a chicken coop, aren't we? I hear myself, and
A country as a chicken coop, indeed.
Man.
No, I saw that hot chick in the McDonald's commercial. I bet there are gonna be hot chicks there. I'm gonna show up. They're just gonna be in their swimsuits too.
Das Fraulein. Is that
I'm fucking amazed.
Fraulein. Let's do the right wing watch one, Agbard.
Oh, I love right wing watch. They always want the best shit.
Yeah, satanic giants.
What I tried to do is I tried to.
Oh, Return of the Nephilim. Fantastic. Yes.
waiting for these motherfuckers.
I love how that's actually, someone took the time to edit the graphic and put that on the screen.
Oh,
Return
sure.
of the Nephilim.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no doubt. That maybe took 15 minutes.
So the Nephilim can return. It's only $65.
Wasn't that thing Winnie the Pooh was scared of?
Oh, the Heffalump.
The woozles?
Heffalump.
Heffalumps.
Nephilim. Woozles.
It's all the same thing.
Was like it.
Jagulars.
Jaguar.
Oh my god.
What I tried to do is I tried to weave through there the reason that giants were infiltrating Israel, and why say.
Yeah, and them giants is coming back. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The giants are coming back, dude. The Nephilim are giants.
Are they coming back to Israel?
Israel.
Israel. I mean, who do you support in this this conflict of Palestine and Israel?
I love Israel.
Israel.
Have the jersey.
Satan has been, why Israel has been hated passionately by so many nations. Why does Satan hate what's going on in this little nation and it still survives? And why did he have these giant beings trying to wipe them out? And it's all about, he's out to destroy God's creation and his whole plan of redemption and contaminate the human race, because Jesus came not to save hybrids or non-human beings or fallen angels or Lucifer. He came to save
hybrids. What about mutants?
10 years ago, first and foremost, note that there is a bunch of fucking crazy survival food stacked up all around these people.
Oh yeah, they do that all the time on the show.
I watched that thing. Was that bucket of soup, like a 5-gallon bucket of soup or some shit?
No, it's not a 5-gallon bucket of soup.
Because like that's why I kept telling my girlfriend, because I was like, oh no, there's the whole thing about this 5-gallon bucket of soup that they're trying to sell me and make it into a table or some shit. It's fucking silly as shit.
No, these buckets here actually have a certain amount of fucking doomsday supplies in them. Like they're different meals.
I just kept picturing like.
We have a friend who buys them. I don't know if you knew that. We have a close friend who buys them.
I need a 5-gallon bucket of broccoli and cheese soup.
Why?
That's what I want. And now that you don't have it, I'm just gonna have a ladle and a bucket of soup sitting next to the couch. You just.
I mean, I'm down with a bucket of soup. There's no way I can save it for the apocalypse, though. I'm going to open it right away and just eat it for like 3 days.
Like space ice cream. Like, there's no way I'm not eating this.
You need to compare the products. So you have this. Glenn Beck sells some. I'm pretty sure Alex Jones sells some. For the apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Got to prepare for the apocalypse.
Wait, so how much do you have to pay to get a bucket of soup?
Probably, maybe $65.
So, yeah, have you not been looking at this at all? Look at the screen here, dude.
But do I have to sign up and have to buy $65 every month? I have one bucket of soup.
Do you
4
want to
payments.
survive the apocalypse
Because I
or
want
not?
this bucket so bad right now. I want to have it in a video.
But what I don't understand is the apocalypse. Tell me if I'm wrong here, but in the apocalypse, Jim Baker's whole fucking staff here, all these people at the little fucking curvy desk, they're all going right away to heaven, right?
In theory,
They need
yeah.
food on the way? Is it a long trip?
So they're only selling these buckets of food to the heathens that survive. I'm not sure they're advertising.
What they're doing.
I didn't get that.
What they're doing is they're playing on the
Don't make-
insecurity all Christians have and most religious people have that they're not living up to the expectations of their deity. So in case you maybe jack off to porn on the internet and you think maybe that'll keep you out of the rapture, you might want to have this bucket around.
Does he have a camera in our
Wait,
house?
how much am I jacking off into that bucket?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Stop watching us.
Cum bucket.
Just giant
Christ,
cum
dude.
bucket, man. That shit leaves streaks.
5 gallons. I could do that in a couple weeks.
All right, now we're selling survival cum buckets.
It's a lot of protein.
Yeah,
Be
you can
surprised.
reharvest your own protein. It's fine.
Human beings and to have a family. Satan is out to destroy that and have his own seed and make his own family, and he was going to try to do that. He knows what the Bible has said about Israel, that it is a place where God has chosen to live forever. So
What
Wait.
the hell? All right. You know what? I thought we were a country as a chicken coop,
No.
and now we're back in, dude.
Yeah, we're
It's a
super
place
city.
that God has chosen to live forever.
Yeah, this guy's worse. He's more Georgia than us.
I don't understand. Again, in a sane world, he would be in a mental institution, talking the way
Yeah,
he talks.
You understand? He's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone else see he's crazy?
Yeah.
Is
Everyone-
Madonna microphone on?
Everyone on the panel is nodding along. Everyone in the crowd is like, yeah.
I don't think they're listening.
They're staring at those buckets. They're like, shit, I need to make a down payment on that.
I need to come into that bucket.
Yeah, everyone's sitting around pondering the same thing. Exactly how many times would I have to jack off to fill that bucket?
The thought of giants is
I've
really
got a
arousing to
couple-
this audience.
That's a lot of salmon I gotta eat.
Oh,
Just Red Bull and salmon.
Had plenty of methamphetamine.
It's gonna be a long 24 hours, guys. But everyone huddle around the bucket, the ookie bucket.
oh.
All right, kids, come gather around the bucket. Dad has a story to tell you.
Fuck me.
And release. We're gonna feed people in Afghanistan. Fucking soup.
Oh, man.
my God.
Oh God.
All right, let's listen to the raving lunatic a little bit more.
he's out and he built his little squatter's hut up there on the Temple Mount, you know, that temple, because he knows what the Bible says about that place. So this is what I did. I weaved through there. Why? And what is the evidence for giant beings on this earth? We all know about Stonehenge, right?
Yes.
And that's just one out of...
They're claiming
Just
Stonehenge
point out
now.
random things.
Yes.
Humans couldn't have built that.
This is how schizophrenia works, people.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't say it's working.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of gigantic places around the world.
Pyramids.
that
So wait, his
testify-
answer to that is giants.
Yes, Nephilim.
Yes. Nephilim are giants.
Like, I can build that shit with small rocks. So if it's bigger rocks, you have to have bigger person, right? So it's giants.
Yes, that's how it works. That's right. You're
That's,
right.
that's his logic.
I can only.
The Nephilim left behind a game of dominoes, and that's all. This is the only remnants left at this point.
Yeah, and they don't really understand that the whole idea is they have to be easy to knock over because that shit's still standing.
Yeah, counterintuitive, but you know.
that some sort of supernatural power or giants were involved in its construction. And I documented in this book.
This book I'm selling, y'all.
Fuck you guys. You have no clue. It's hilarious. It's a big old knee slapper. Let me tell you something. Buy a bucket of cum and we'll...
This book,
Yeah, you need to read my book first.
Israel,
All right, we're gonna do real knights give dating advice.
This is so
BuzzFeed,
bad.
So we're gonna have to be pretty paused. Gonna have to pause regularly, Hagbart.
Yeah, I know. They're
they like
strike
to flag.
happy.
Yeah, they suck on that.
How's your night? Do you need a new one?
Oh, I know that video. I heard. Oh, it's like. Oh, can we do name that tune because I know that video.
How's your night? You need a new one. That's a great pickup line.
Let's talk about how to pick up chicks, dog. Let's do it.
Well, you know, if this were the real ancient times, you would just literally pick that chick up on your horseback and take her wherever you wanted to have her.
They're appropriating medieval culture.
I'm not trying to split hairs here, but isn't he black? He wouldn't be allowed. So.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Moorish knights were very rare. Let's definitely say that. Moorish warriors, maybe, but Moorish knights.
That's fair enough. He is kind of dressed Moorish. I got it. I'm back in. I got it. He's Morgan Freeman from that movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I love this guy. He looks so much like Q from Impractical Jokers. I can't take it.
He does. Wow.
Yeah, he looks like a 1990s superhero. Like when they were trying to soften all the characters.
Like Dean Cain.
Yeah, the greatest American hero. Oh, nobody's gonna remember that.
I remember it.
Hello, I am Santiago, the warrior priest.
I am
the warrior priest.
Okay, that's false.
You on your knees.
You
Priests
rolled
were
one.
not allowed to be warriors.
What? You're not supposed to pick a side?
Roll for common knowledge.
Yes, thank you.
Score one for Aaron.
Right again.
Don Temple of Leon.
I am Del Mal of Valiente.
Those are completely believable names.
Yeah, they don't sound like actual
Pick your own
D&D
names,
characters.
Or did like McMahon get to pick up?
No, you get to pick your own names, dude. Like we have a medieval times here, which I fucking love.
We should go there.
Dude, we need to go back, dude.
There's a video there.
Yeah, fuck, dude, it's awesome, dude. My knight always wins.
Mine always loses, but I always root for the red knight because he's an asshole.
The asshole changes. You don't go enough, dude. You don't go enough.
I just like the phrase "the asshole changes."
Yeah, seriously.
Do you even fucking medieval times, bro?
How do you court a lady?
You're just like you should just.
Oh yes, dude,
Tackling
look.
feminism right now.
Here,
and
look,
changing assholes.
Since we're all MGTOW around here, let's go ahead and learn somethings here.
Learn something.
Yeah, we'll learn something from these nightly pickup artists, I guess.
I court a lady with respect and with patience.
A knight always has respect.
Patience.
That doesn't work. Next guy.
Next.
That really seems like the 1300 way to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't rush anything. And really lives by the code of chivalry.
A real knight captures significantly less of his mouth sounds, friend.
I love how this narrative, they want, we're independent women, the feminists. Treat us like independent women, but we also want chivalry. Can we also have that?
I want you to hold the door and pull out the seat and pay for dinner, but don't think I couldn't do that myself.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I'm allowing you to do it, peasant.
I'm if a feminist, like if I'm pulling out a seat for a chick and then she starts talking, I can get my own seat. I'll continue to pull that seat when she goes sit down.
Yeah, just pull it right out.
Bitch.
Boom, chivalry's dead, whore.
I actually had the other comedian I tour with, Matt. He was outside of a hotel, like the back door of a hotel, smoking a cigarette, and he had the door would lock when you close it, so he had his hat like wedged in the door. And this girl's like rifling with her bag, trying to get her big luggage out of the car, and she's heading towards the door. And so he's walking back inside, so he just holds the door open for her. And she like sees him just standing there holding the door. She goes, "I can get the door myself." He goes, "Yeah," but she goes, "I can just get the door myself, okay?" And he could tell she's a feminist. So he just like let the door shut, and he stood on the other side of the glass.
Yup.
She walked to the door, tried to pull the door, it wouldn't open. She looks at him. He goes, "Yeah, the door locks automatically. You're gonna have to walk around the building." Just walk.
I'd have done the same goddamn thing too.
Chivalry
isn't dead.
I'd have stood there, crossed my arms, and just waited. Come on.
Yep.
I was better at the front door and open the door for her.
Double bird.
Fuck, that's better, man.
Poor ladies, first I would meet their mother or their father and ask if I'd take their princess out.
Do you?
Oh God.
So you actually are talking about old school stuff where if the father said yes, then the daughter doesn't have a choice.
Yes, that's the chivalry that they're speaking of.
So
Yeah, you could just hear the vaginas drying out. Like,
I'm gonna ask your
just,
daddy.
Like, take the headphones off and just listen. You could just hear
Vagina evaporation. Just
smells like fish now.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why do you say these things?
Because I think they used to be mermaids and they evolved into women, but they still have the fishy smell.
Oh, shit.
Debunk that, atheist.
God.
Oh my God.
An ideal first date for a night would be a humongous meal, maybe in a meadow or by a pond.
Oh,
Might involve.
God!
Jesus.
Meadow?
Where are you gonna find a meadow nowadays?
There's no meadows left, dude. They
It's a
bulldoze
golf course,
those.
dude. That's a fairway. Get that shit out.
Jesus, he's triggering me.
Let's go frolic in the meadow, in the flowers.
Hey,
Look, if I could put a chick in a car and I start driving out to a meadow, she would be fucking
dude,
calling the
yeah,
cops.
they absolutely would be
You
texting
do not
their
take-
friends going, call me right now.
Yeah, calling my.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see these guys on the front lines. Like,
For
okay, enemy force coming in. These guys, protectors of the kingdom. Let's get.
We'll ride into battle in the meadow.
Let's sort it out in the meadow, like gentlemen.
Can we not have a civil discussion by the stream, friends? There be no reason to mince words here.
I like what Rob said in the chat. Hey girl, I'm gonna ask your dad if I can fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask your daddy for that puss.
Skeptic got a shield, hadn't it?
Involve some type of tournament, perhaps a chicken feast where other knights might be
Chicken and
fighting and there would be
waffles,
jousting and horseback fighting. Chivalry is dying but not dead. It's up to the individual knight and the knight of today to bring a revival in chivalry and treat women with the respect they deserve.
Chivalry.
What the fuck? Is this how to end up dead and alone? This is the video of how to die alone?
That should have been the title.
How to be the best beta?
When does chivalry end? When you're hammered drunk with meat and you're trying to double bag your dick into her ass?
I don't know if you guys know what Patrick means when he says the phrase duffel bagging.
Oh, I do.
He uses this term and it fucking kills me. It's like when you're not quite.
You're too drunk. You can't really get it all the way up.
Yeah, so you have to try to like just
shove it in there.
Yeah.
Just double bag it in there.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
a duffel bag. Yeah, like stuff.
Just trying to push a rope uphill.
Yes.
That's awesome. Wow. I think
skeptically speaking, just a swoon.
Oh no, there's 49 seconds more of this cringe. We're gonna power through this
Yeah,
fucking thing.
I'm in it.
Yeah, we're gonna power through this fucking thing.
Do not force dating.
Duffel bag dating.
Do not rape. No rapey, please. Please, no rape.
Unless it's duffel bag rape.
Well, medieval rape was way more prevalent than current rape.
Oh my god.
No one raped back then. They were all knights and chivalrous.
Well, you can't rape a peasant. You can only rape a lady. You can't rape
That's
a
right.
peasant woman.
That's right. Consent is assumed, peasant.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I mean, the peasant should just be happy that a knight would deign to pay her any attention and even leave his seed within her with a chance to give her forbearance. I mean, come on now.
Forbearance.
D&D,
Did you hear how he made me do my Scooby-Doo laugh?
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. That's literally why I do this stuff, is knowing it makes people chuckle. So thank you.
And really do not
And you do have a great Scooby-Doo laugh.
rush it. Just let it happen. Don't go out looking for anything.
That's right, ladies. Just let it happen.
Don't go out looking for anything. Oh, so it just if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, I guess then screw you.
Bite down on something, it'll be over quick. I've never been known for my longevity. Or my girth cavity. I don't know if that's a...
Your creativity. Get the fuck out. Let's do another shot of whiskey.
Because you might just pick something that you shouldn't have picked.
Always to be respect your.
Whoa, man, this is so creepy. Oh, that was bad.
Why did they do this? What the fuck, BuzzFeed?
To
Why
make
are
us
these
all
people doing
suicidal. This is an attempt to kill all of the men in the world left.
Because cringe videos are hot right now. And
Dude, that is the thing, dude.
That's what they're going for.
It's
You're winning.
it's sad. I was on the crest of that wave, man. My first channel was making cringe compilations, and then they didn't get popular enough, and now all of a sudden they're popular. It's like, it's too late now. It's fucking too late now.
Well, that's why you're on this show now. This show's pretty much a cringe compilation.
Fair enough. I guess it
Welcome
is
to
kind
the
of
cringe.
yeah. I guess it is kind of organic that I end up here.
Cast.
Princess, no matter what. Treat her like you would treat your queen.
Treat your princess as you would want to be treated.
Even his horse.
This horse
It's
is like,
like-
dude.
Horse is
you
like,
right.
dude, you're
It's like,
never gonna see anything.
You're cock blocking me, bro.
Off my back because
I
I
could
can't
be-
get any 3-foot dick.
I could be out in the meadow right now.
Eating that grass and tapping that ass. Save that.
Oh, Jesus. I think let's do James Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know?
James Jackson sounds like a good time.
Do you know this
First of all,
guy?
I would like to
He's
point
good
out
basketball.
I don't know the name. Oh, that is racist as fuck, dude.
This is my old friend James Jackson. He is a raving lunatic, and that's not an exaggeration.
I don't even know how to explain him.
He's the ultimate martial artist. He's being drugged by the United States government and gang stalked by several elements of the secret societies in the world.
Dude, I have a friend that's like that. I'm not gonna say his name.
How are we gonna?
Yeah, this guy's real. He believes he is the best martial artist in the world, but he's being kept down by secret gassing and drugging from the United States government.
But he has time to make YouTube videos.
You know what upsets me is that you were right.
I'm only partially right. Look, I'm looking at him. I'm
You're
half
only
right.
half right.
I'm half right.
It's completely true.
So fucked up.
We need to hit the white guilt pitch again.
the audience
It's coming.
that I am not a terrorist. I desire righteousness.
He always has to say he's not calling for violence and he's not a terrorist. If you have to say that, you're failing, dude.
There was the one video he made where he's like,
It's-
"Look, I'm not saying you need to kill all white people, but be prepared."
Yeah.
But like, if you do kill one, it's like that's cool.
It's
You
like,
know,
eh.
It's gonna happen.
In perpetuity. I think the situation is rather dire, and I've been treated unfairly. And so I'm going to highlight.
In that case, I feel the need to formally apologize to you. If I've been
Yeah.
treating you unfairly and you're...
Our videos toward him very unfair.
Yeah. Fuck. The fashion is unfair to him as well.
Yeah, dude. That shirt's unfair to us all.
And that neck beard too.
Yeah. Why did he miss his chin completely?
You don't get to talk.
Don't you
Pat.
shut
You
your
don't get to
fucking
talk
head,
with
dude.
your
I
facial
will-
hair. You
I-
don't get to fucking make fun of
I
people's
will
facial
throw
hair.
you in a
dude.
wood chipper, you piece
You're
of
the
shit.
creepiest fucking facial hair ever.
Fuck.
You just let this man talk.
What everyone should know. The reason why we are losing an information war against ISIS, or more appropriately, a philosophical war, is because of what no one wants to admit.
I'm sure this is where the bomb comes in.
Yeah. Is this gonna happen? Is this the mic drop?
We're
Yeah.
having a philosophical war with ISIS.
Trust me,
It's
he
not an
always
actual war.
he always starts out this way, where it's like he's completely, and then he's gonna say some shit. You're just like, whoa.
America as an idea, America in its current state, in its contemporary state, is a very evil nation. How do you win over people who are well educated and well versed in morality? By being evil. Well, you really can't.
What? What? Aloha snack bar!
Yeah. Yeah, I love his posters, by the way. I don't know how well the screen resolution's coming through on the screen share.
I was actually pointing out a couple.
Anti-atheist.
Yeah, the
thing.
no atheism. And then I don't know what that no donkey kicking in the butthole.
It's
What is that?
It's do not be dominated by women.
No femdom BDSM.
There's got to be an easier way to
what
say
about
that.
like getting slapped around a little?
Yeah, because that I'm like, I don't know if you want to fucking kick me in the butthole.
But
I mean, I'm just saying I'm open to it if it's your thing.
But notice right above that is a gold digger poster.
Oh yeah, that's the good one.
There's
yeah,
the gold digger
digger's
poster.
not crossed out. It's like, oh yes, gold diggers.
Here's a random like Mother Mary who's white, which he would loathe. I don't know why he has it up here. He hates the idea that anyone in the Bible was white.
Yeah, she hates you, dude.
And look up here. What's that? What's this I spy? Oh, it's just a random Nazi symbol. I don't know why.
It doesn't have a cross through it.
Where is it?
Where's around?
I know.
It's the eagle right here. I don't know if the resolution's too low, but that's an eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
NPR.
It is. And is he in a trailer? I'm just trying to diagnose this window.
Trailer window.
Is he like in a mobile home?
No, I believe we've seen many aspects of this, and I believe he's in an apartment that is a converted attic. They're very popular in my area, actually, which is why, again, every time I see his videos, it looks more and more like I could run into this guy at a fucking supermarket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in San Jose.
Because, I mean, I don't know a lot of places that put attics as converted rooms on a norm. It's usually in the South, especially. It's way too fucking hot.
Yeah. Oh, our attic is the fucking third level of hell.
Yeah, I used to work. I used to do wire running for cable companies in attics in Florida. So yeah, it's lovely.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, dude?
Money, dog.
This is free, dude.
$20 an hour is why you do that.
Dude, YouTube, dude. YouTube. Try that, dude. We're all gonna be famous. This is gonna work. This is gonna work.
I love your confidence, man.
We're gonna make it.
This is gonna work.
Each other up together, dude.
Awesome.
Riding a lion in a battle with a McRib in my mouth.
Yeah, boom.
I'm a battle lion.
All right, let's see how crazy he gets.
The first thing America needs to address is the philosophies that drive America. Atheism, paganism, scientific Satanism, and eugenics.
Scientific Satanism? Wait, did he just demonize scientists and shit?
Well, they deserve to be demonized, to be honest.
Bill Nye, that son of a bitch.
I know.
Filthy
I'm starting to
Bill
get
Nye.
drunk, and I feel like
He's always sacrificing infants. That's Bill Nye's thing.
Was that real?
Yes.
Come on, dude.
What?
This guy believes everything he says. I can guarantee you that. And if you make a video about him and you link him to it, he will leave hundreds of comments on your fucking page.
He will?
Yes, he does it all the time. He hammers my shit if I ever make videos on him.
I'll send you guys a link.
That's the gayest thing you've said all day.
Cum bucket.
Yeah, for real. From the guys talking about circle jerking into a cum bucket.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of gay stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you in front of the bus like that.
you're not hurting my feelings,
yeah,
man.
Look, no, but let's not point the gay finger at anybody.
You're not
here.
hurting. I'll point a gay finger.
People gay.
Yeah, let's stop the gay finger.
Let's be honest. The gay finger's just the start of the gay fist.
You don't want to start with the fist, dude.
Straight to fist.
The government of ISIS, or the Islamic State,
the government of
treats
ISIS,
its citizens more fairly than the government of America does.
What?
When you look at the stated
The government of ISIS treats its citizens better than the government of America.
I can't. Do you hear how he's making me beatbox?
Yeah. He has that effect on people. It's not uncommon. He is bizarre as shit. He's completely insane.
That's how I want to be treated. Yeah, I just want to be like, pushed down to my knees and have my head cut off slowly with a knife.
It's only if you break the rules.
If I get pushed down to my knees, cut my head off, please.
That better be what's happening.
Let's end it right there.
The options degenerate from
on
death.
your knees, peasant.
Talking to buddy Matt, and he was talking about the Deliverance movie because it's so hot here in Georgia, and obviously if you go on a canoe trip in Georgia, you get raped by hillbillies. That's what we do.
This is true.
But he starts talking about the movie. He said you get to that scene where what's his nuts is tied to the tree, and Burt Reynolds just got his bow drawn. He's about to shoot the redneck, and he's waiting for the go sign by, I think, John Voight or whoever's tied to the tree, and John Voight gives him this like nod, and it's like, look, if you ever see me about to get raped by a couple of hillbillies, take the shot.
Take the shot.
Don't wait for me, dude.
Yeah, hit me, hit him, hit something.
Shoot me in the neck.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the neck, but shoot somebody.
End it now.
Do not hesitate.
Do you want redneck's about to sodomize you? Let's give it a second. Maybe he won't.
I don't know. Let's see.
See if I'm into it.
Maybe he's bluffing.
Big shit.
Just let him. Let's see how gentle his touch is.
Redneck son.
Chivalry.
He might, he might awaken something in you. You never know.
Yeah, I was like, still curious. High school wasn't as experimental as me as I wanted it to be.
Look, if you've watched any of our videos and seen how fucking homoerotic they get, we've experimented with whether or not. Yeah, tell them about the experimentation. Let's get it out there, dude. We're friends.
Let's say this just happened. Let's say this just happened.
That's the whiskey talking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's some gay YouTubers that we're friends with, and they don't believe us for a fucking second. But straight people think we're queer as fuck.
The day is long, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
That's just because you're from Georgia and you're willing to sit in a room with another man for more than 10 minutes unassisted. It's just unacceptable.
My girlfriend calls us gay as shit.
Yeah, she does.
You know, Hagbard, why are we letting so many queers on this show?
I know. Degenerates.
Philosophy
Deviants.
and how it relates to the treatment of its citizens. ISIS, as they say, is true to what it says on paper. It says these are the rules, these are the punishments, and for the most part, that is how it goes.
They have shitty rules.
So what he's saying, even if his point is true, what he's saying is he would prefer to live under an honest dictator than to be able to at least squeak by a little freedom.
I'll give it up for just being told the truth.
Yeah, I want to be told the truth.
I just want them to be honest about the rules, even if the rules will, kill me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a shitty dodgeball game. Is what you're doing. It's like I don't know the rules exactly, but I know I'm supposed to like throw shit. I don't know.
I only interact with the government, and that's one of the things on my list I need to do today. I have a yearly interaction with them, and it's due Tuesday. Yeah, they're expecting a fucking check from me, dude.
Yeah.
They are expecting that check, and they don't fuck around with it. But other than that, they don't do anything but pull me over for fucking
exactly.
like an asshole and
taillight out.
We don't have social police. We don't have social policing.
That's oppression. What you really want is ISIS.
That's what you need, Bane. You need ISIS in your life.
What do you want ISIS in my life, dude?
Just need a little of that Islamic State.
That's where the truth is.
On the other hand, as we all know, violates its constitution all the time. The message America sends to the world is that we are a pharmaceutical state. We are a homosexual state.
Yes.
We are hypocritical.
That sounds awesome. You made America. That just makes me love America more.
Oh God.
Thanks, James.
I'm getting a Big Mac and double fisting a dude and a chick. That's what I'm doing. Because America.
Oh my God, we're a pharmaceutical homosexual state.
I like this idea too. Like, oh my God, they break their constitution, not the holy constitution.
I break that every day. I think I try to break it at least once a day.
I wonder what I need to ask more non-Americans what they think, because they change their constitution all the time in other countries, and we haven't. I wonder how much they look down on us for that. Like, oh my God, you guys are still using that piece of shit from
that old piece of paper. Like, Jesus Christ!
Come on, guys.
I look at papers that I wrote in high school and go, "What the fuck was I talking about?"
We still look at this thing from the 1700s, and we're like, "Yes, that's good enough."
Yeah, that's good. You know what? Who wants to read
for them? Good enough for us.
Yeah, I'm glad to take criticism, just not from anyone that still has a king. So I'm looking at you, England.
They only have a queen.
Yeah, they say she's a queen, but I've seen pictures.
She looks like a queen.
Oh shit.
Genic state. And we are willing
Eugenic
to lie,
state.
cheat, steal, and throw false flags and use massive propaganda in order to achieve.
Oh yeah, he's another one that doesn't believe that any of the shootings have happened, like Sandy Hook and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, those fucking people, dude.
Well, then who were those kids they killed?
They're all false.
actors.
They didn't get killed. They were all crisis actors.
Now they're getting paid and living.
Well, that makes me feel better. That's an easier way to live my life. Is just put my head in a hole and fucking give up.
There you go. Stop being
There's nothing
sad.
better than being an ostrich. You put your head in a hole, and you know what? Your ass is up in the air because you're getting fucked. Because screw that shit.
Yeah, I actually, one of the early videos I made on YouTube was right after the shooting that happened in Oregon. And it was like 37 seconds long or something. It was nothing, just a little short video saying that, I don't intend to make a political point about this, and I think it's disgusting that people constantly do that. It got nothing but comments from people saying, you're an idiot, this is a false flag, the United States government is doing this to perpetuate this and that, they want to take you. Nothing but that,
So
absolutely.
fast how quickly they triggered that shit,
It
too.
was immediate. It was the day I posted it, and this was back when I had almost 0 subscribers. So I had no interaction. All of a sudden, it's going nuts. I'm like, what the hell's this? Oh, it's crazy people.
At least you weeded them out.
Oh, it's fucking lunatics.
That's what That's what we need to do. Is start finding their videos. If you find a crazy person that comments on your shit, then go to their page and see what else they've liked, and they guarantee you find some good shit.
Probably right.
It's moth to the flames. Hagbard is the honey that all the insects are attracted to.
Pretty much.
Our goals.
Sweet honey.
Sweet honey.
So when you come at a righteous man,
a man
of Islam, which is one of the most righteous religions and philosophies in the world.
Oh, for fuck's
sideways
sake.
and
he's probably become a Muslim at this point, hence the beard. No, I'm being serious.
Wait, he hasn't outed himself as a Muslim?
I haven't done enough.
I was going on the assumption that this guy was Muslim.
No, when I first started watching him, he considered himself a Christian. And he still probably may, but if you note, he's talking about Islam with some reverence, so he may be working his way towards a conversion. It wouldn't shock me.
Well, you see, Christianity is the white man's religion.
Basically.
So really.
That is true.
Somehow, even though they were both derived like less than 100 miles from each other, but okay.
come at them like this and say, look, you can be a moderate or a fake Muslim, and we will accept you.
Even he knows moderate Muslims are fake Muslims. That's terrifying.
That's sad. That's a sad commentary.
That's fucking terrifying. Someone's been reading their book.
You can be a hypocrite, and we will accept you. You can be a Freemason and do what we say, and we will accept you.
I don't know why he dislikes the Freemasons. I live like 4 blocks from their congregation hall in my city. It's a bunch of old fucking dudes. They're essentially the Shriners. You're afraid of the Shriners.
Fucking Shriners. Goddamn Shriners.
What? Right? You don't like the fucking little go-kart things in the parade, dude?
No, I don't.
Really?
No, you don't know my
What about the
definition.
burn kids? What about the burn kids, dude?
A Shriner touched you, didn't he?
Propaganda, you fucking falling for it.
Oh man.
The Shriners,
Sorry.
the Shriners touched you, didn't they?
I'll show you on the doll.
But seriously, I mean, their hall's open. You can go in and hang out with the Freemasons. They're not a really great secret society. They haven't functioned as one in years.
They don't control the world, is what you're saying.
No.
I just thought that was something rappers talked about. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
No, real people think that. I think it's great that the idea of the Illuminati's coming back. It's from my time, so I'm completely fine with it. But I don't know why they think it's real. Do they know that it was restarted in the 1970s by like fucking Berkeley kids trying to troll the world? The entire concept of the Illuminati was made up by Berkeley kids. It's based on an old historical society that shut down.
I thought it was Dan Brown. That's the only way.
Yeah, no, it goes back to the 60s and 70s. Like I said, it was Berkeley college students fucking around while they were on acid.
See, this is an educational show. That's what I misunderstood. This is an educational.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, now he's teaching me shit.
No, this is the occasional educational portion of the show. Then I go back to shit talking.
Okay, yeah.
Then we're back to cum buckets again. That's great.
Back in.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna switch back to cum buckets.
Yes, re-engage the cum bucket drive.
Turning on that part of my brain now.
Give it all she's got.
Oh, I feel it.
I'm feeling that cum bucket.
Any righteous man. And when you are bombing them indiscriminately, killing their families.
Hey, our bombs are guided. It's extremely discriminately.
Yeah. We have drones, dude.
Yeah, we're not just dropping iron bombs anymore. That whole concept is insane. I've talked to people. They think we're just dropping bombs.
No, you're right. We do have very discriminating bombs.
Yes.
Discriminate me with your bomb.
You silly brown skin.
You're not winning anyone over. And it does seem that America does not really care about winning anyone over.
We don't.
They have a bigger...
Why should we?
No, we don't. We don't. We want you to stop.
Yeah, why should we?
Do you get it? Can't you tell the difference, like, between we want to be your friend and we want you to fucking stop it?
Yeah.
Just give you a mushroom snap inside your face.
Yeah, like, here's a little boop.
If you have to win someone over to be on your side over ISIS, then they really aren't worth having as an ally.
Do I have to explain this? And it's not just us. They've been attacking a bunch of other people. It's not just America against ISIS, but everyone else started to get shit on. They're like, oh, ISIS is not crappy. ISIS sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of them are okay.
Not all ISIS.
Like the guy,
Not all
the guy that was holding the camera while the guy was getting his head cut off.
He
wasn't
do anything.
He was just holding the camera, bro.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm sure he was there. He just wanted to feed his kids sandwiches and send them to school, right?
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel just like every fucking buddy else.
Sandwiches made of infidel meat.
Yeah. Delicious British reporters.
Tastes a little limey.
Oh, there it goes. That had to happen.
Military industrial complex campaign at play here. Because of our foreign policy initiatives, we cannot honestly say that we are more righteous than ISIS. What do we have to offer to Muslims in foreign nations?
Then why do they want to come here, dipshit? But
I love his dramatic pauses. It's almost like he's confused about what he's about to, how he's going to say the next weird thing.
Yeah, his pauses are amazing. They're really long too, like 2 full beats. Like he'll stop 1, 2, and then restart. You're like, wow, man, that took you a while to process that next piece of data.
Yeah.
I think we're done with him.
Yeah, and I think we're actually going to.
Well, he's done with us.
Yeah, I think we're actually gonna cut the show short there, but we can go back to the Skype.
You getting kicked out again?
No. I just like to keep it around 2 hours. But I'd like.
Has it been 2 hours for fuck's sake?
Yeah, we've been on for over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes or so.
Really? Because I feel like I'm like 3 hours worth of drunk.
You might be.
We still have to film shit today, so it's gonna be just a
y'all need to put up some coffee. Get your shit did.
Yeah, go get. Well, first stop is the 5-gallon cum bucket.
Obviously.
Then,
the Big Macs.
Make a deposit.
Yeah, boom. Some special sauce in, some special sauce out, and then video magic.
Oh shit! I got the cum bucket confused with the secret sauce bucket.
Oh, it tastes about the same.
Yeah, don't do it.
Just salty and warm.
Well, I'd like to thank Sophane and Fat Pat of Poisoning the Well for coming on.
Yeah, that was good fun, guys. I'm gonna go check out your channel.
Yeah, no, thanks, guys, man. Anytime, man. We enjoy this kind of crap.
Yeah, yeah, good fun.
I guess we'll have you back. Wasn't your best, maybe not.
Every time.
The triggering. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Make sure to check out the Poisoning the Well channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Goodbye.
Peace.